On this episode, I'm going to be talking about how to choose a good username, coming up. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dean Tucker, aka Visual Rev, and welcome back to How to Instagram, the series where I show you how to grow active, engaged, and genuine Instagram following. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how to choose a good username for Instagram. Now, if you have been watching me for quite a while, you might have known that I have already made a video on how to choose a good username. But that was kind of just a parody video and it ended up ranking in YouTube search. So today I'm making a more serious version of that and just letting you guys know the process behind choosing a good username and how it actually can affect your future as well. So let's get into the video then. Funny enough, it's actually my most viewed video on my channel and it is super cringe and really bad, and that's why I need to renew this video. Okay, so my first tip for choosing a good username would be to choose something that relates to your topic or your niche, whatever field you choose to go in. So if you're going into photography, okay, that can be a bit more broad, but let's say you're going into cooking or something, or vegan, or whatever niche you want to go into, fitness, then have words that relate to that niche in your username. This just makes it easier for people to find you, for people to recognize you and associate you with that certain niche. Just as an example, if you had to have a username that said really fast cars fan page, but the whole page was about baking, obviously that wouldn't make sense and people wouldn't click on your profile initially. Even if they liked baking, they wouldn't know that your page is about baking. So make it something relatable and something that people can recognize just from looking at your username first. And in choosing that username, try and keep it as professional as you can, because you never know what it could lead to in the future. Also, if you want to keep your page anonymous, still try and keep it as professional as you can and use words that actually mean something to you behind the title. And again, not just having random words that don't mean anything to you, because obviously then you won't be as passionate about that page if you choose words that mean something to you, and you can carry that into a future career if you want to one day. My next tip would be to try and avoid using too many extra characters. Try and keep it as simple as you can. Try not to use too many numbers, underscores, or dots, dashes, things like that. I know that unfortunately many of the usernames are already taken on the internet. This is something that I discovered when creating my own username. But you've just got to get out there and be as creative as you can. And if you really want a certain username and you have to throw a number in there or underscore somewhere or a dot, make that version of the username the best version that there is out there. Make your username the top of that list so that everybody knows that you are that username, even if it does have a number or a dot or an underscore in it. Be the best of that username. So try to think as much outside of the box as you can so that people just stop for a while and click to have a look at your page and see what's happening here because of the creative username that you've come up with. Don't make it too creative though, that is weird, because then that could just turn people away. But people like weird things, so could make them click on your profile even more. Just a good place to find really good examples of usernames is Tumblr. As weird as that sounds, Tumblr is a super special creative place. A lot of weird things go on that website, but the usernames are really creative and really unique. So take a look through Tumblr and see anything that you like, combine different usernames together, because like I said, some of those usernames are really unique and draw attention because of their uniqueness. But they're still simple and don't have any underscores or dots or numbers. So yeah, take inspiration from Tumblr. It sounds so weird saying that because Tumblr is interesting. Another place to get inspiration from is just blog names and blog websites. Many blogs have turned into full-time businesses, and you can see from their names that they've kept it simple and created something bigger than just starting out what they initially set out to do. Does that make sense? I hope it made sense. Some of the best usernames out there are really simple and effective, and something that can be transformed into a business name one day. So think quite far into the future. I know this is a tough thing to do, and it's like asking a high school student to choose the career for the rest of their life. But obviously things do change in the process, but try and choose something initially where you can create and establish your brand right from the very beginning. The thing is, if you work hard and really believe in that name and push that username, then you can make something out of any username. It doesn't matter what the username is if you are creating amazing content for everyone to look at. You will make that username famous, and you will make that username recognizable all over the world if you do work hard and believe in your concept behind your username, and yeah, just produce good work. Good work trumps the username always. Another tip would be try not to change your username once you have established it. Now for me, I actually did change my username once I got to 2,000 followers. My initial username was Dean_Tucker, which most people start out on Instagram just having their name. But that's when I started getting more into photography, and I got inspired by people like Trashhand and Costin, and I really wanted a cool, edgy, unique username, so I chose Visual Rev. There's part of me that wishes I had just kept Dean Tucker because it does sound a bit more professional in the photography industry, but Visual Rev has become my own unique brand, and I'm quite happy with that, and people recognize me as Visual Rev and Dean Tucker, which is nice because I kind of brand myself still as Dean Tucker, but Visual Rev is just my online username that kind of represents me, if that makes sense. It's not like I am Visual Rev. My name is still Dean Tucker, and it says on my birth certificate Dean Tucker, not Visual Rev Tucker, so I am still Dean Tucker, and Dean Tucker is still the person creating the work that goes out there. And in the end, it's not about the username that you have, it's about the username that you make. That was very profound. I hope you guys got that, because like, it doesn't matter what username you have, but like how you make it into something great. Okay, I feel like you probably did get that, or if not, then I'm sorry, but that's kind of what I meant. Like, you make your username into something great. It doesn't matter what it is at the beginning, and you just got to work hard and believe in it, and you will get there eventually. You just got to have patience. So that is going to wrap up my tips for choosing a username for today. Question of the day: what is the most unique, funny, creative username that you've ever seen on Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platforms you are on? Please let me know down in the comments below, and let's share it with everyone so we can all have a laugh, and maybe even just check out those accounts. Maybe some of them have really, really good photography, but they have the weirdest usernames ever. So yeah, just let me know in the comments and I will definitely check them out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, please leave a like. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And in the meantime, keep on creating, keep on connecting. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.